Hello, welcome to the Fact Market channel. Today we want to talk about one of the best series, and it's nothing but the Squid Game. If you didn't see a Squid Game, be sure to watch it first, and after that watch the video. We want to talk about the theories of the people in this series. If you are interested in what are these theories about the Squid Game, don't miss this video. The first theory is that the guards are selected exactly as the players are selected. Now, what does this mean? In the first part of Gi-hoon, where the main character of the movie encounters a person and that character comes and gives him two choices, a blue card and a red card, and affects your future. They say that if you choose a blue card, you will enter the world as a player. You become a Squid Game. But if you choose a red card, you enter the game as one of the guards. If you are careful, you will notice that the way the guards are treated isn't so different from the players. For example, they don't have freedom of movement. They are not allowed to take off their masks. There is a camera in their room. All their behavior is checked. They don't give their real names just like the players and point to them with numbers, and it seems that they are also ordinary people and don't know much about what is happening, and maybe they, like the players, have to do this. The second theory is that Gi-hoon and Il-nam should not have entered the marbles game at all. As you know, Il-nam was the name of the mastermind behind the game who enters the game himself for various reasons that he says in the series. But the thing is that this game is especially dangerous. In the last game, they pushed everything. They might fall, and it was terrible in general. So, the tribe needed a name to get out of the game before the last game. And in episode 6, the tribe didn't think that anyone would choose it because it was old. And a few days ago, he was very sick. But Gi-hoon chooses him at the last moment, and he is not alone. Now we come to the theory that why did the tribe name Gi-hoon? Because he was actually losing, and Il-nam didn't expect to be able to continue playing here, and needed a map that would come out somehow before the last game. But then, he was selected and came into the game. Now, he needs a map here that he can get out of the game. So, here he decides to let him go so that he can make himself look dead and get out of the game. And this is one of the theories that you have to put forward. And the second theory is that Il is the name of the father of the universe. And if you pay attention to it, Il-nam and Gi-hoon are the first and last players, and it can show that these are the opposite of good and bad. And the next thing that makes us think that they are father and son is that in episode 3, Gi-hoon said that he could not drink milk and took chocolate milk instead. And the next sign is that in the 6th episode, when they play marbles, the couple talks about how much it's like a neighborhood where you grow up. And if all this is true, we come to the conclusion that the name Il's goal was to replace Gi-hoon himself and to bring him into the game to see if he deserves that position or not. And despite the fact that the whole name of the Squid Game should have ended with Il-nam's death. But we see that it continues, and there are two theories at the end of the series that say that Gi-hoon works on his brain so much that he replaces his father, and another theory goes back to a Squid Game, this time as a guard, and he wants to destroy the games. And the next theory is about two brothers. One of them is a policeman, and the other one is a person who controls the game. And maybe the man in black himself won one of the games. He finds different and realizes that this game is not only once, and it has been several times, and when he is opening one of the files, he finds his brother who has been missing since 2015, and there he realizes that one of the players and gives us possibility that the winner of the game could be the next boss. And finally, we come to the last theory that says we are VIPs and we are not different from them. Now, who are VIPs? They were very important people with golden masks, and they were watching the game. Just like them, we watched the game because we were bored. We don't know each other's identities, and it was interesting to us. And there is a change that the Illuminati itself has been doing for years, like the red room that is hidden on the internet and the deep web and the dark web. If you want to know more about the dark web and the deep web, be sure to say that. And if the reaction is good, I will make a video about it. And the bottom line is that the people in Rome are suffering because of the entertainment of very rich people, just like the Squid Game. Now, what do you think about this fascinating series, and which theory do you think is more accurate? I hope you like it. Thank you for supporting us by liking and subscribing.